I just grew you. Why are you falling off? Why are you going to, like, why are you not having to go to? Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's NanaYaa Tresses here once again. So yes, I missed you guys so much, and if you're new here, my name is NanaYaa of NanaYaa Tresses. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you grow your hair to the maximum potential by using both, good methods and amazing products, and some DIYs along the way. So if this is something you're very interested in, just stay tuned for more content like this. Okay, so if you're old here, thank you so much for coming back once again. It means so much to me when you come back to watch more of my videos week after week after week. And yes, I upload new videos every single Thursday. Okay, make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can be updated what I do during the week when I'm not here on YouTube. I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen, and do not forget to subscribe. Now let's get right into the video. So today I am going to talk to you guys about something amazing. Are you ready? MSM. Yes, MSM. So I have been trying it out for some time now, and that's what I like to do. I like to try things out before I come to you to share with you the wealth of information that I have found, how to go around it, how to make it better, how to tweak it, all that good stuff. So today I'm here to talk to you guys about MSM. FYI, this video is not sponsored. These are my personal opinions, and I'm saying all these things based on how I reacted. What exactly is MSM? MSM, also known as MethylSulfonateMethane, is a chemical compound which is an organosulfur. Science, no? Yes, and it normally occurs naturally in the body and also in certain foods. So the body is made to produce an amount of sulfur from the food that you eat. So that it naturally forms itself, and it goes into the growing of your hair, maintaining of healthy skin, the growing of your nose. FYI, these are not mine, but they're pretty though. Yeah, so that's something that MSM does. It's also very essential in joint formation and in bone healing, as well as muscle healing. Like every other protein or sulfur compound, it is necessary for cell repair. Now we might be asking, okay, so what exactly does it do then in our body? So what MSM does that actually helps with hair growth is that it lengthens the growth phase, also known as the anagen phase of your hair. So in the growing phase, usually for most people it takes 2 to 3 years max, and then it's ready to die. Then it goes into catagen, where it stays on your hair for another couple of years, and then it dies after like 5 years. So your hair has that range. And some people it's even lower. Some people everything happens in like 2 years, and you're like, I just grew you. Why are you falling off? Why are you going to, like, why are you not having to go to? Well, that's why MSM is here to help. So what MSM does is that it lengthens your growth phase. So maybe if you're supposed to just grow your hair for 2 years, it's going to keep staying in the growing stage for 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. Please know that results will vary from person to person, as genetics also play a role, as well as diet. Okay, so another thing that MSM does is that it's, like I said, it's a protein compound and helps in the synthesis of collagen in your skin. So it also helps with your amazing skin. Make sure that you don't break out, you're not having constant irritations, and also helps with cell repair when it comes to your hair. Yes, your hair also benefits from it, because let's say if your hair is constantly splitting and breaking and all that stuff, it makes sure that it goes into repaired strand by strand. That's another amazing benefit of MSM. Now you might be asking, so is there any other way I can get sulfur in my body without actually taking MSM? Yes, in fact you can. So you can take it from all the bulb vegetables. So when it comes to onion, garlic, all the varieties of onion, all the varieties of garlic, MSM is present there. As well as in some cases, you can't even get it from beetroot, but in small quantities though. You can also get it in sweet potatoes, yes, and in apples. So these are certain foods that you can get naturally occurring sulfur from. But if you're like me and you don't eat properly, I'm not advocating for that. I'm actually trying to eat more healthily. So be like me. Let's all eat healthy, okay? Okay, let's all eat healthy. I'm looking at you. looking at me, let's eat healthy. So if you think that maybe the foods you're eating don't have high sulfur in them, there are ways that you can supplement it, and hence why I'm here today. So this is MSM by Now Foods. This is the powder form. It comes in both the pill form and the powder form. Like I said, this is not sponsored. This is my personal opinion that I'm giving to you guys. So yeah, I took this for a month with vitamin C. Another thing, you always have to take MSM with vitamin C, because vitamin C is actually an instrumental element or nutrient that is necessary for most protein-based synthesis. So that's why whenever you're taking a lot of meat, you have to make sure you're taking a lot of fruit as well, or else it's a waste. Vitamin C helps with protein synthesis. Okay, so you take this with vitamin C. You can take any form of vitamin C you have available, and in any quantity, but preferably from 100 milligrams upward. So I take this every day. So you have to start very small. MSM doesn't come to play. Okay, MSM is for big boys and big girls. MSM is not for little kids, not for the faint-hearted. It's not sweet. And this is something I had to learn the hard way, because I'm a sweet tooth. Okay, I like to taste nice sweet things. I mean, me fancy me what baby, I mean more dog. It's my son. Number 2 yes, I have a sweet tooth, but MSM is not sweet. So that's something you should know. It shouldn't be too bitter, because then it will mean that there are lots of fillers, but it has a slight bitter tinge to it. So it's best advised to take this with a fruit juice. And like I said, you need a lot of vitamin C when you are taking MSM. So I would always advise that you take MSM with any form of citrus drink. So orange juice, lemon juice, if you can handle it. Like I said, MSM on this one is bitter. You can handle it, that's great. Cranberries, tangerine, grapefruit, any of the citrus fruits. Also pineapples, if you don't know, has 500% more vitamin C than most citrus fruits. So yes, you can mix this with pineapple juice. Now wait a minute, the fact that I'm saying pineapple juice doesn't mean that the store-bought side. No, I mean freshly juiced pineapple. Pour it in there, you take it. That would be great. If you don't want to, you can also just take it as it is in a cup of water. Now you first have to start with a very, very small dosage, and I will be telling you why. That's some of the side effects. I'll be telling you why. You have to start with a small dosage because of a couple of reasons. But first, you have to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon. 1/8. There are certain measuring cups that measuring spoons that you can use, but 1/8 of a teaspoon a day. Then as time goes on, like after a day or two, you can increase your dosage to 1/4 of a teaspoon, then half a teaspoon, then a full teaspoon in a day. So what I mean by you can increase it for a day means that maybe the first time you take it, or the first 2 days that you take it, you just take it 1/8 of a teaspoon either in the morning or in the evening. Then when you progress to 1/4, you take 1/8 in the morning and in the evening, and so forth. So you always add 1/8 of a teaspoon to the previous dosage. Do you get it? So if you started maybe let's say you want to start today, but you're starting in the morning, so the next time you're going to increase your dosage should be in the morning. So you take 1/4 of a teaspoon in the morning and then 1/8 of a teaspoon in the evening. So you go back and forth until you are at your full dose. So that's a teaspoon a day. Please do not go beyond a teaspoon a day, and I'm about to tell you why. You might be asking, but if it's so good, why do I have to be careful when you're taking it? Like every other supplement, there are some side effects, which I'm here to tell you. FYI, you see that my hair is getting wet, I'm sweating. The entire place is hot. It's a hot day today. The sun is just chasing me everywhere. Yeah. It's not easy, and I don't want to put on, the fan and everything, because then it'll make a lot of noise, and then I'm digressing, but you get the point. I don't want to make this entire video so noisy. Anyway, some of the side effects is that it can give you headaches, and this is something I experienced because I was like, it's MSM and I can take it. I got splitting migraines for like the first week that I was taking, because I wasn't taking the proper dosage. And hence the reason why I'm telling you to take the proper dosage. Please, another disclaimer, I am not a pharmacist, I'm not a doctor. This is something that I have learned. By learned, I don't mean like with a degree. I learned it by research, aka Google and YouTube. And also some chemistry books, but you get the point. Yeah, I learned this on my own, and I'm giving you this advice based on some of my experiences and then what some people in the field have also recommended. You can also check out Kelly Proverbs. She's also done an in-depth video on this, just in case you guys need proof, but it does work though. So you have to take it piece by piece. Do not over exceed your dosage because you want to, give it yourself a kick and then have a boost. Don't do that. Your body will just overreact and then it might go very bad. So it will give you serious. It could. FYI, this doesn't apply to everybody. Some people react differently to it. But it can give you splitting migraines and nausea. Yes. So if you're somebody who is easily nauseated, yeah, this is something you should look out for when you're taking MSM. You could have constant nausea or the feeling of throwing up almost all the time, and me thinking about that is making me throw up. But you get the point. You can also get diarrhea. Like I said, different side effects for different people. You could get diarrhea from taking MSM. So this is something that you should look into when you're taking MSM. Another side effect is that you could get abdominal pains or abdominal discomfort. So this is something that you should also look into. Other side effect, you could also have swelling and bloating and gas. This is something I also experienced. TMI, but I was fatting all the time. I mean, I have to be energetic because I was just like when you take a lot of garlic, a lot of ginger, or a lot of onions. Yeah, you get bloated. You're gonna fart a lot. Except this one, it doesn't smell bad, but you're going to be farting and then belching a lot. So this is something you should also look into. You could also have fatigue, feelings of tiredness. Hence, another reason why you should not over exceed your dosage. Another thing you could also experience is insomnia. So if you're somebody who already have difficulty sleeping, I would advise that whilst you're taking this, try taking chamomile tea or something relaxing, or try making yourself go to bed earlier than your usual time, because it can cause insomnia in certain people. And it can also increase sensitivity to certain things. So if you're already allergic to certain things and you're taking MSM, it can increase your chances of reacting, your allergies showing up. So these are some of the side effects of MSM. So like I said, the pros are that, of course, long healthy hair. And if your hair is growing for a longer period, it means you're going to have a better shot at length retention, which we all want. Also helps with your nails. Your nails are going to look beautiful, and it actually helps detox your system. So whilst I was taking MSM, right before I took MSM, I was actually sick for a bit. I started taking it, even though yes, I didn't have some side effects. I had a full-on detox. Okay, my skin was peeling off because it has revealed new, fresh, beautiful baby skin. Yes. And another thing, I'm blacking out. Yeah. Like I said, my eyelashes, I could see them Also, results can be seen within 2 weeks of taking it, and it works instantly in your body within 30 to 45 minutes. So if you take it on an empty stomach, it's actually much preferred, maybe 30 to an hour before eating. That way it can absorb, and then when you eat, it goes into boost everything that's going on. Results can be seen within 2 weeks of supplementation. However, this could vary from person to person, like every other supplement. Some people it will work very well for them, and some people it will take some time, maybe like after a month or two, to see results. But regardless, MSM does work. I can attest to that fact. I can attest to it. MSM works. There's not some go hair quick scheme that doesn't work. MSM actually does work. So on that note, I will be having an MSM challenge for a month. So I'll be taking this MSM right here for a month with my vitamin C, which I'll be taking with pineapple juice, because pineapple juice is much better tasting and also has 500% of vitamin C. So it's a plus. Yes, I'll be taking this every single day, and I'll be coming back to show you guys my results. I already told you guys I wasn't really taking any vitamins, so this is what I'm ending the year with. And I'm so glad that this is December, because it means after I relax my hair's gonna look so good. Like, hey girl, you snap. I'm like, yes honey. Anyway, if you're gonna be joining me on my hair growth challenge, please make sure that you leave me a crown emoji. yes, a crown emoji, so I know who's joining me on my challenge. And also leave me a crown emoji if no, leave me a crown emoji if you're going to be joining me on my challenge. And if you come this far to this part of the video, make sure that you leave me a butterfly image, a butterfly emoji if you're going to be joining me on my challenge and you've come this far. Hey, high five. Leave me a butterfly emoji and a crown emoji. I know you're going to be joining me, and we can be sharing our updates as we go along. As always, it's NanaYaa Tresses here once again, and I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for all the well wishes that I got when I got sick. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea. It meant a lot to me. Shout out to all of you who also called me and then DM me on Instagram to see how I'm doing, if I'm doing fine. Thank you guys so much. As always, NanaYaa Tresses, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.